KY back again, and this time I'm doing a guide on the daily Crest Palace. Like most pro palaces, there's 4 stages, and each of them having a rank requirement of 20, 40, 60, and the last one being 80. Now, as for the team comps, they can vary from having tanks to straight nuking to having just supports. You can basically run anything on this as long as you're able to get to the last stage. Now, I say this because every other wave, there spawn spiders, and depending on the spider's element, they will apply a certain status ailment. Shout out to the Grand Summoners database. As you can see here, the red spider can only be killed by fire damage, the green spider can only be killed by earth damage, the blue spider can only be killed by water damage, the yellow spider can only be killed by light damage, and the purple spider can only be killed by dark damage. And if you do not kill them in time, they will inflict a status ailment depending on their typing. Obviously, the red one being burn, the green one being poison, the blue one being freeze, the yellow one being seal, and the purple one being curse. It is usually recommended that you bring some kind of status ailment res or a cleanse for the team. Now for her actual gimmicks, she usually starts the fight off with some kind of iframe, and then she usually puts up a barrier. And this barrier has a set amount of damage that needs to be done, but you'll usually miss unless you have some kind of accuracy. If you do manage to break the barrier, but you can't deal enough damage to kill her, she'll put up the barrier again, and you have to break it all over again. She also has HP thresholds at 80 and 50%, where she will automatically put up the barrier. However, this can be negated if you deal enough damage during the first barrier break. And then at 30% HP, she'll boost her own damage and her action speed. She does have Earth, Light, and Dark Killer, though that does not mean you cannot use them. Her arch is pretty simple. If she does Fallen Light, it's a charge up. She'll shoot a beam down from the sky, and it'll paralyze your units and deals extra damage to dark units. If she does the Shadow Needle, she'll pull the spear back, do a quick stab, it'll curse all your units for 1 to 2 seconds, and then it'll deal extra damage to light units. Woo! Okay, with all the information out the way, now let's get into the fight. Green Spider, which means I gotta use Earth damage. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about this guy. Big Frayed, make sure you kill him. If you don't kill him and he gets his arts off, he'll wipe your entire team and reduce all your units' arc gauge to 0. More spiders. Luckily, I don't need those elemental damage as long as I have my cleanse. As you can see, she currently has iframes and she's about to put up that barrier. And obviously, because this was a very old Crest Palace and the type of damage we have nowadays, I easily melted. You can too. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more GS content. If you need any help or any kind of guides, make sure to join the Discord. I'll link the server down below.